Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just thought I'd do a quick Q&A. So I asked you to send me some questions on my Instagram. I always ask Q&As and video ideas and everything on my Instagram. So make sure you check that out. It's always linked down below. So yeah, let's get into answering the questions. Okay, so the first question is, if you were a cartoon character, who would you be and why? So I'd probably be Kim Possible, and probably because she basically saves the world, is really clever, and she looks good while doing it. So basically just an all-round amazing person. So what more can you ask for? Okay, so the next question is from my boyfriend, and he is asking, will you buy me the PS5 please? Well, I'd love to, but I am very broke right now, so sorry. Okay, what's your favourite place to eat? My favourite place to eat is more than likely going to be Askatalion. I know I'm biased because I used to work there, but I am obsessed with Askatalion. If it's not Askatalion, then I'd probably say there's this really nice Japanese restaurant that does sort of like takeout food in Birmingham Grand Central Station, and it is so good. I can't explain how good it is. I'm not sure what it's called. I'll insert like a picture of the name here for you. But it is so good. The food is amazing. I literally can't even explain it. I get the same thing every time. But yeah, it's so good there. But my favourite is probably Askatalion, just because I just know all the food is good. Okay, if I could travel anywhere in the world, where would I go? You know what, I don't know if there's like a particular place. I would really like to go to America because I've never been, or like places like Bali, stuff like that. I'd love to go to, but I just want to travel everywhere really if I could. If I had the money, I would go and visit everywhere in the world. Okay, what are your favourite clothing brands? I wouldn't say I particularly have a favourite, like I don't really shop like just one brand or anything like that. Just anything that suits me really. I do quite a bit of shopping at Missguided, but just because I buy a lot of the hoodies from there, just because they're really affordable and good quality. I've been loving Fresh Fabrics at the moment. Their t-shirts are amazing. I'm trying to think where else I shop. I do quite a lot of shopping on ASOS because I get the next day delivery thing, so a lot of ASOS brands I wear quite a bit. Other than that, I don't particularly have like a favourite clothing brand. I quite like Urban Outfitters, but I find a lot of their stuff not very flattering on my body type. So yeah, I probably don't have a favourite clothing brand really. What are your plans for the next 5 years? Right now, I probably don't really have a clue, to be honest. I would very much so like to move out within the next 5 years. Obviously I'm currently at uni, so the next 3 years I will still be studying at uni, so probably will still be at home. But when I've finished, I am aiming to hopefully move out if I ever get good at saving. Do you have any travel ideas once this is all over? In all honesty, I think it's just going to be so strange when this is all over. I can't imagine there'll be a lot of travelling going on. But there is one place that I'd really like to go after all of this is over, and that is to a family home that we have like within our family in the south of France. I'm obsessed with there. Like, I spent a lot of my childhood there, so I'd love to go back. Okay, what encouraged you to do YouTube? So I basically wanted to do it for ages and was basically just far too scared to start it. And then a friend of mine, she started a YouTube channel, and I was like, okay, like if she can do it, maybe like why can't I, basically. So she probably initially like pushed me to do it, but I'd probably say other than her, my family and friends were just really good. Like, I spoke to my boyfriend and like my friends about it first, and they were just like, yeah, like go for it, like definitely. Like, they'd obviously support me, so just friends and family really sort of encouraged me to do it. Okay, the next question is, what annoys you the most? In all honesty, I'm one of them. A lot of little things annoy me. I don't know, I get really annoyed if like you've arranged something or you're planning or making the effort with someone and they just don't turn up to the plans, or like they cancel last minute or stuff like that. That really gets on my nerves. So probably that. I don't know. One thing that does get on my nerves is like tidiness. Quite irritates me. If people are like messy, or like if I've done like the cleaning around the house and like people know I've done the cleaning and then they purposely like don't put stuff in the dishwasher or stuff like that. Just little things like that annoy me. So there's probably a few little things that I can think of, but there's nothing like in particular that I go, wow, like that definitely annoys me the most. Okay, the next one is, do you believe in horoscopes? The answer to that is yeah, I definitely do believe in horoscopes. I have a book of horoscopes by the side of my bed that I read every morning. Like, it just has like your daily horoscope in, and then I have 2 apps that I also read every morning of my horoscopes. And I just think, I don't know if it's just like for me or what, but whenever I read them, they honestly are so true to what's happening in my life at the time. So yeah, I really do believe in horoscopes. Okay, linked to that, the next one is, what is your star sign? My star sign is Leo, as I am born in July. And yes, I do really believe that the qualities of a Leo represent me a lot. This next one I quite like, and it is, apart from necessities, what would you save from a burning house? And mine would probably be like memories. I'm a very big person of like saving memories and stuff like that. I've got a few boxes on top of my wardrobe which have a ton of memories in, and so they'd probably be like the main thing I'd save, because a lot of the other things are like replaceable, you know what I mean? So like memories, you can't replace memories. Like, yeah, just simple as that really. I would save my memory boxes. Okay, do you prefer a night in or night out? I think I've answered this before, maybe in my get to know me tag, I'm not too sure. But I love both. I love a night out. I love getting dressed up and feeling good and going having a dance and like stuff like that. I do love that. But at the same time, I very much love sitting in my pajamas and just chilling. Like, I love that, so I do love a night in as well. So the next one is actually very similar to that. It's, do you prefer a takeaway or going out for food? Same sort of thing. I love both. I love going out for food and getting dressed up and just having a nice time. It's just sort of like an experience. But at the same time, I am very much so a pajama person, so getting in my PJs and sitting on the sofa and having a takeaway is also a dream. So yeah, I love both. What's your dream job? I would really like to go in a job of some sort of marketing. I quite like the creative side of marketing, so I've done some work experience within this field before and I've absolutely loved it, but it's just very hard to get into. So that would personally be my dream job. That is what I'm going to aim for, so fingers crossed that is where my career path takes me. Okay, the next one is, what's one item you cannot leave the house without? And for me, mine is probably lip balm. I'm sure that is a thing for a lot of girls, but I cannot go out the house without my lip balm. My lips get so dry, it's horrible. Like, I even carry it around the house with me, like to different rooms just in case I need it. So next one is, do you believe in karma? I do kind of believe in karma. I more sort of am a believer in like things happen for a reason and sort of fate than karma. But yeah, sort of kind of do believe in karma. What are your lucky numbers or number? I have a couple lucky numbers. The first one is 12, and that's just because when I was younger I thought we had 12 stairs, but we actually have 13, so I really just don't know why. I was just shit at counting apparently. But yeah, that's just always stuck 12 as one of my lucky numbers. The next one is 28, and that's because I'm born on the 28th of July. And the next one is also 7 because July is the 7th month. So yeah, those 3 are my lucky numbers: 12, 28 and 7. Do you want children? Yes, I definitely want children. Ideally, I'd obviously love 2. I know that's very easy to say. I might not be very fortunate and may not be able to have children, but yeah, I would love to have 2 children. Ideally, a girl and a boy, but obviously you can't pick and choose. Okay, so the next one is, who or what inspires you to be a better person? I'd probably say definitely my parents. Like, family influences me to be a better person so much. Definitely friends, family, my boyfriend very much like makes me want to be a better person, and just sort of other people that I look up to, so like different YouTubers, stuff like that. I love sort of, you know, Maggie McDonald, Emma McDonald, Gretchen, those sorts of people, Kenzie Burke. Just love their sort of mindset, and that really inspires me to want to be a better person. What dumb thing have you believed for a really long time? Mine is probably that you cannot leave the light on in the car while you're driving. I always thought that that was illegal, and as far as I'm aware, it's not. Or is it? I don't think it is. No. Now I actually don't know. Now I'm talking to the camera about it. Now I don't know. I don't think it's illegal. Maybe I still believe in that. Okay, and the last question is, what brings you the most joy in your life? And this is definitely family, friends and loved ones. They definitely bring the most joy in my life, and equally sort of nature and the sky. Like, the sky brings me so much joy. That sounds so weird. Like, the sky, nature just makes me feel so thankful for everything around me, and just makes me appreciate life a lot more, because I am very lucky to have all these beautiful and loving people and things around me. But yeah, that is it for all the questions today, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who sent me in a question on my Instagram. Like I said again, I will be asking more questions and being a lot more active on there, so make sure you do check that out. Like I said, it's always linked down below, so make sure you give me a follow so you don't miss out on anything. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please do give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye, guys.